Hey everyone! So today I'm gonna try to give you some advice on going on exchange, particularly to Japan, but a lot of the advice can also apply to other countries. So let's get started! So first, I guess you could say, if you can, try to learn as much Japanese as you can before coming to Japan. That kind of rhymed. yeah. I couldn't really study that much when I was back home. Because I don't know, it was really hard. Like I tried learning hiragana and katakana, but I don't know, it was really hard. Like it just didn't stick for some reason. Cause well, not for some reason, because I'm in the US I'm surrounded by English, so it's hard to apply what I'm learning to real life things until I got here. Then it was a lot easier to learn. But I did practicing that little bit of hiragana and katakana that I did back home. It helped kind of a little bit because I did kind of know some of the characters, and so familiarized. But yeah, if you're able to study without a teacher, or if you have a teacher, that's actually even better. But yeah, if you're able to study without actually being in the country, then by all means try your hardest. I actually have a notebook from when I was practicing hiragana and katakana, and oh my goodness, it's so ugly. This is the worst thing ever. It looks so disgusting. Look at all this. It's so ugly. Oh, this was fetus me back in the day. Ew, it's so ugly though. Ew. Yeah. And then I did another practicey thing without the romaji, just the characters. And then here's the katakana. I hate katakana, but it looks so disgusting. And then here's some thingies, yeah. It's so gross. I don't even, yeah, and look here, I practiced my name a bunch of times. Yeah, it looks so disgusting. But yeah, it's a lot better now. Okay, next, if you don't know anything about Japan, you really should brush up on Japanese culture and the ways of life. It's not all about anime here, so don't use that as a source. I honestly think that might be one of the best ways to avoid culture shock. Thankfully, I didn't have any form of culture shock because I don't know why. That's just how it is. But yeah, try to brush up on stuff about Japan, and try not to be, so that you wouldn't be surprised by anything, Yeah. Okay, next, for packing, make sure you pack absolutely nothing. So I basically brought a full suitcase, and the first week or so I went shopping with my host sister, and I bought so many things. And just throughout my whole exchange these past 11 months, I bought so much stuff. I've sent 2 boxes home already because it'd be way too many things to bring back. I even had to buy another suitcase. But yeah, just don't bring anything. Plus, I don't know, unless you've already discovered who you are, then your style is gonna change when you get here. The fashion here is very nice. I mean, there are some weird things too, but it's very nice. Oh my god, when I think about the clothes that I brought here, I had no style at all. It was so ugh. But now I feel I feel like I dress cuter, and it's nice. I want to shop more, but But yeah, come with an empty suitcase. Maybe bring 1 or 2 outfits, and you're definitely gonna be having money when you come, so you can just go shopping, Yeah. And that leads me on to money, what you want to do for money. So I had, I had some money exchanged into yen so that I could have some yen already in my pocket when I got here. And I also have a debit card and a credit card, and in the debit card, my dad puts in some money whenever he can. And yeah, and then the credit card, you know, the credit card's a credit card. Kind of the way my dad told me to is like to use the credit card for like big things, you know, like big expenses or stuff like that, and then like the debit card for like maybe like food and stuff like that, like snacks or dinner at a restaurant or something like that. But yeah, that's probably one of the best ways. I use for the debit card, I use Capital One, and then the credit card is Bank of America, so that kind of works here. But sometimes it doesn't work. Like I know there's this one store called WeGo here. The credit card or the debit card doesn't work, and I don't know why, but yeah, it works in most places. But also, for some reason, whenever I want to take out money with the debit card, it only works at 7-Eleven ATM machines. Like it doesn't work at any other convenience stores for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, that's just how it is. But you know, if you do whichever money plan you feel is best or your parents feel is best and stuff, and yeah, so one thing for school life, this, I don't know, I'm not sure if this is, well, maybe it is, because, you know, but at school, I do have friends, and I can kind of talk to them, but majority of the time, I feel very lonely at school, because, you know, I'm not Japanese. I can't really get into their conversations, if you know what I mean. So it can be pretty lonely at school sometimes, but you know, you just hang in there, sport, and yeah, I don't know, you just, because, you know, yeah, in reality you're not really lonely because you do have your friends and your host family and exchange student friends or whatever, but it can feel pretty lonely sometimes. And you know, you just gotta hold it out and stuff. Like, I myself sometimes do actually like being alone, so that's kind of nice. But, you know, not all the time. But yeah, don't worry. Also, like, adding on to that, don't worry about making friends and stuff, because trust me, people will talk to you right from the get-go when you arrive at school. Like, you basically kind of become a celebrity there. Like, it's nice. But yeah, so it won't be hard making friends. Like, yeah. Another thing that I kind of wish I had done was, like, I don't know if you kind of got that, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I'm kind of like a shy, introverted kind of person. So I'm not really talkative with people that much. One thing I kind of wished I did when I arrived here was kind of change my personality to how I want to be, you know? Like, I wish I could be, like, more outgoing and stuff and talkative and, you know, like, just be everyone's friend and stuff and be crazy and spontaneous and all that stuff, but I didn't. And I can't just start now because everybody already knows how I am. And I don't know, even if I did, like, think about that in the beginning, like, oh, maybe I should change my personality, I don't know if I could have done it because it's really hard. Like, even, like, in the middle of my exchange, like, I kind of try, but it's really hard. Like, that's part of the reason why I'm not really friends with any of the guys in my class, because, like, the girls they're friends with are, like, the talkative, outgoing, spontaneous type girls. And yeah, so if you're not who you want to be, exchange is a good way to become who you want to be. I don't know anything, but yeah, if you really want to like be a certain way, exchange is a great opportunity to try that out, because you don't know anybody here, so they don't know you. So you can be whoever you want to be, but still be you. You know? Yeah. I don't know. Okay, ladies, the moment you've all been waiting for. Periods. Yeah. Periods don't change. Periods are periods. They're periods everywhere. But wait, no, there's no but. But yeah. Periods are just periods. Don't worry about anything changing. It's all the same. Like, it's all the same. Just don't worry about talking to it with your host family. I don't know. People here are actually like really cool about it. Like, let me tell you a story. The other day, well, not the other day, but like some other day, I had my period, and I don't know. Like, it was weird. I was in my school uniform because, you know, I was going to school and stuff, and then I was in homeroom, and then I don't know, I felt something, and then I go to the bathroom, and then I see that some blood leaked out, and I'm like, ah! And my skirt got stained too. So then I went to the teacher's room, and I talked to the Japanese English teacher. She's a woman, obviously by me saying she. So, you know, I talked to her about it. I'm like, yeah, my skirt got stained, and she's like, oh, and stuff, and like, she like, I don't know if it's a big deal for like other people. I don't know if this is, I don't know, but she touched the stain. I'm like, what? Girl, you're touching someone else's blood. Not only is it regular blood, but it's blood from the cooch. So, I don't know. And then she brought me into this room where there was another woman teacher there, and she like asked that teacher, oh, what should we do about this and stuff, and she's like, the teacher was like, oh, you know, just she could wash it when she goes home and stuff, and I'm like, because it's not that noticeable of a stain, blah 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 blah. And then that other teacher touched it too, and I'm like, girl, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, that kind of surprised me a little bit, but it's cool, like, it's really cool. And yeah, I was like, oh, that's cool. They're not like all like embarrassed and stuff about it. Like, so I didn't feel embarrassed about it or anything, because they were like cool about it. So it was great. And okay, another thing with periods, because it happens to all of us. If you stain the bed or any sheets or whatever or anything at home, just tell your host mom or your host sister. They'll understand, because it happens to them too, I'm sure, because we're all on the same boat here. So yeah, don't be embarrassed about it. I mean, yeah, it is kind of embarrassing, especially since it's not really your actual family, so there isn't really that comfort to, like, you know, just be like, like throw farts and poop super loud and stuff. But yeah, just, you know, just tell them that you accidentally, yeah, and they'll understand. And if you want, you could wash it, but I'm pretty sure they would wash it for you. And yeah, it's just, yeah, don't worry about your period. Your period won't change. You could bring a package of your favorite pads or tampons or whatever, but let me tell you, the pads here are super amazing. Like, once you try one of those, you would never want to use the ones back home ever again. Or then again, I don't know how pads are in other parts of the world, but yeah. Yeah. So yeah, don't worry about your period, girl. It happens. Another piece of advice that I think is good, like, try to join, like, if you think there's a club that's cool at the school you'd be going to, try to join it like right from the beginning, because then it's just like, yeah, like, if you've seen my other video, I think I said it, I went into the archery club, because, I don't know, like, from the beginning I thought, like, whoa, this school has archery club, that's so awesome. I'm like, oh, I want to join that. But then I don't know what happened. I joined cooking club because I like cooking, but I don't know how. But yeah, and then just recently I joined archery club, and I kind of wish I had joined earlier, because then I would have had stuff. Like, I would have had the uniform, and I would have equipment, but since I joined late, there's no point on me getting any equipment because I'm leaving. So, stuff! If there's a club you think is cool, just join it. Yeah. And another thing with clubs, let's say you join a club and you decide, oh, I kind of don't like this, I don't want to do this. Don't be afraid to quit the club, because, I don't know, it's a thing here where, like, people are so, like, dedicated to their club that, I mean, I don't know, I feel like if they join a club, it's because they want to join a club, so they wouldn't necessarily quit, but I feel like if they did want to quit, they wouldn't, because they're just so, like, yeah, to it. And also, don't let club take over your life, unless you want to. Because, yeah, that's another thing. People are so dedicated to club here that they wouldn't not go to club for any reason. And that kind of sucks, because then it's hard to make plans with people, because they're too busy with club. But, yeah. Join a club that you want to join right from the beginning. If you don't like the club, it's okay to quit. So, I also think it's okay to not join a club. But I'm telling you, like, if you don't want to join a club, you're definitely going to have people being like, oh, but you're an exchange student, it's the best choice. But, you know, girl or boy, you do what you want. You do what you want. Yeah, do what you want. Because it's your exchange, and it's what you make it. Just a fun piece of advice. There is a One Piece store in Osaka, in a place called Tennoji. So if you come here, you have to go there and make sure you have money, because you're gonna buy a lot of useless shit, like this hat. I had to buy it. I buy so much stuff there, dude. Like, you go there, you have to buy the whole store. But they give you like point cards, so you kind of get like prizes. I also have the wanted posters, not the wanted, but the posters. You know what I mean? The wanted posters of Robin and Luffy and Chopper. So yeah, I have so many things from that store. Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah. Oh, another thing. Try not to be afraid to do things. Like, I don't know, like fun things. Like I didn't go to an abandoned amusement park. So yeah, just try to do things fun, you know? 'Cause yeah, like maybe not going to an abandoned park. What did I just say? Like, not going to an abandoned amusement park. Don't go. 'Cause, you know, it's fun. So, yeah. Try fun things, try new things. I've mentioned before how I'm a picky eater, and it sucks, but don't worry about being a picky eater here, because they kind of understand, but they kind of don't, because then they're like, oh, why don't you like it? It's so good. And I'm like, because my taste buds are too amazing to taste the way you taste them. And yeah, so don't worry about being a picky eater. If your host family asks, maybe tell them a couple things down, like a couple things, like a couple things you don't like. Like, I know for one thing I don't like is raw anything, so I told them that I don't like raw stuff, so they never gave me raw things. So that's a probably good thing, because it's like a generalization kind of, instead of like a long list of items. And then for anything else, just like try it, I guess, and then just tell them that you don't like it if you don't like it. And yeah, that's another thing. Don't be afraid to say you don't like something, because yeah, and don't feel the need to have to eat something to be polite or whatever, because yeah, I mean, if it's something small, like I don't like tea, I hate tea, but when it's in like super like formal occasions and stuff, and then like they bring in the tea and everything, I kind of feel like I have to drink it, because if not, then I'm being like super extremely weird. But it's weird, I meant rude. But it's not that bad, because it's just tea. So, but yeah, if it's something like completely like intolerable, then yeah, definitely don't. Like, especially if you're like a vegetarian or something, don't feel the need to have to like even try a little bit of meat just because your host family like asks you to try it or something. Like, yeah. Advice on how to convince your parents to go on exchange is kind of difficult for me to give because I didn't really need to convince my parents, because I actually don't really remember how it happened. I think I just told my dad and he's like, okay. So I don't know. But you know, they're like, oh, don't go. We love you and stuff like that. And I'm like, bye, Felicia. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess just like, you could be like, oh, I just really want to try something new. I want to try to be more independent. I want to learn about a different culture. I want to go to a different country and stuff like that. So maybe they will understand. And like I said before in a previous video, Rotary is the cheapest. I'm not sure exactly how much it is, but yeah, it's the cheapest out there. As I know, it's the cheapest out there. So you could tell them that if they're like worried about the price and stuff. Yeah, just fight. Don't take no for an answer because you want to go on exchange. So yeah, that's all I can really give you for convincing your parents to let you go on exchange and stuff. So another piece of advice is, I can't really explain to you how this train system works, but I can tell you that if you know your start station and then your end station, you can just type that into Google and it'll show you the information and the times and what trains to take and stuff. So that will help you a lot, trust me. It helps a lot. So like, let's say for example, you want to go from, there's a station, one of the big stations near where I live is called Yamato Yagi Station. Let's say you want to go from there to Kyoto Station. So you just type into Google Yamato Yagi Station to Kyoto Station, and then it'll give you the times and then what train to take, and then sometimes it tells you the platform too, because a lot of stations have more than two platforms. Two platforms are like the smallest kinds of stations, and then up and above are the bigger ones. So yeah, trains will be pretty difficult your first time around. Like, I remember, I didn't understand anything, but yeah, you get the hang of it, and then once you do, you feel so amazing. Like, you can go anywhere without any trouble on the trains. Like, yeah, I can go on the trains and stuff. Yeah. Another thing is, I don't know, they say that medicine in Japan is a lot weaker than medicine in the US, so I would suggest bringing your own medicine, like for anything you might have, or like just allergy medicine, period medicine, cold medicine, stuff like that. So it would probably be best to bring your own stuff, Like, yeah, I brought allergy medicine, cold medicine, and period medicine, because that's the basic thing. Like, I don't really get sick, so I didn't need really anything else. So, but you can also bring like ibuprofen for headaches and stuff like that if you tend to get them a lot. And just bring your own stuff. You'd probably feel a lot more comfortable too with your own medicine, because you know how it works and etc. So bring your own medicine if you need it. So I think that might be it. I hope it was helpful. I feel like it really wasn't. I don't know, I feel like I missed out on a lot of things because I was gonna write stuff down beforehand, but I wanted to do the video because so I kind of just like stopped recording and then thought about things for a little bit and then started recording again. But yeah, if I forgot anything, please tell me and I will try to answer. I won't try. I will. Part of the reason why I usually answer comments late though is because like I have another YouTube channel and that's where I like do all my I basically do all my video watching on YouTube and stuff. So that's the one I'm usually logged into on my phone. and I'm logged on to this channel on my laptop since that's where I upload videos and stuff. So yeah, that's why it take long. But I'll try to answer quicker. I won't try. I will this time. I will. I promise. But yeah, if I forget anything, please tell me. I will answer as fast as I can, and I will answer because let's be honest, I don't do anything. But yeah. Yeah. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And next video I'll probably do like maybe things that I'll miss about Japan because sad. Oh yes, which reminds me, I am leaving on August 5th. It's so sad. I don't want to leave. But yeah, so my next video will probably be that. Or, I'm not sure exactly, but I'll try to get a school tour video because I really do want to do that, but I don't know anything. Like, I don't know anything. Like, nobody ever gave me a school tour of the school, so I don't really know where anything is. So I might have to ask my teacher to tour me while I tour you. Funny. Yeah. So either or, I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, see you next video. Bye. Oh, and I forgot. Here's my updated blazer from where you saw, I think, in the third video or something? Second video? I don't know. But yes, there's a ton of things on it now. As you can see, some of these well, actually not some of these, a lot of these I bought myself, and some were given to me. Like, the ones here were given to me by the other exchange students. Like the ones on the flap. Except for this, I bought this. The Chopper You Upper. Here's my very first pin from my district in New Jersey. And then a bunch of other things. Like, look at this little beer one. I bought in Okinawa when I went with my second host family. I thought it was so adorable. So I bought it. And then I have a bunch of other stuff. Like, I remember one of the exchange students was also from Australia, and she gave me this koala bear. And then some Australian students came to my school for a couple of days, and one of them gave me this koala. And then a lot of the stuff I bought, like this, my first host sister had gone to Singapore for a little while, and she bought me this. And yeah, just a bunch of other things I bought or that were given to me. I bought this little pin right here, this Frankie one, in the One Piece store. And this pin right here, my first host brother gave it to me for my birthday. And then these two pins, buttons, and this one over here, and this Chopper one over here, I bought at a store, at a like a manga store, and they have a bunch of like merchandise and stuff. And yeah. So yeah, there's lots of stuff on it now. I'll probably be putting more. And yeah. Oh, I'm actually gonna be adding this soon. This right here. I bought it at a dollar store. It squeaks. And I was gonna add it somewhere. Probably over here, because this is where like all I have my hanging stuff, and I feel like I want all my buttons to be over here. And yeah. So this is what I'll be adding next. I just need to find a paper clip. And yeah. So that's my updated blazer from when you saw before, and I was like, so professional. And now it's filled with shiznit. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun buying things for this, like, you know, and then it swishes around and stuff, and yeah. It's gonna be annoying bringing this back home, but you know. So yeah, that's my blazer.